The help of the author of Connect with the Continent, Terry Bien. Newsroom keeps you updated on what's happening throughout the African continent. Recently, Terry was in Nairobi, Kenya. Now, I have to tell you, he's shooting on iPhone, and at times the sound can be a little bit dodgy. It's nice, though, to see what's happening elsewhere in the continent. Terry Bien shot this on iPhone, so apologies if the sound at times is not optimal.
So I'm here with Evans Campbell from iHub in Nairobi, Kenya. iHub is a tech innovation center amongst other things, but Evans, iHub is really well known in Kenya, but for those outside of Kenya that don't know what it is, can you tell us a bit about it?
Okay, iHub is a pod co-working space, so it's a space for people to work together. It's a pod pre-incubator for people who have ideas to work on them and build on them, and it's also a pod vector for investors. So we connect startups looking for funding to investors looking to fund.
Okay. So what kind of people does iHub attract?
We attract mainly university students and university graduates, but they're from a range of interests. So we've got designers, researchers, programmers, people who are just interested in tech, so enthusiasts. And that's the kind of breed of people we attract.
And what do they do when they get here?
They connect with each other. They work with each other on projects. They also build out their own ideas, and then they get the advantage of training sessions that we have with various organizations and partners.
So Evans, one of the most interesting parts of iHub is the UX lab. What does that do? And can you explain to people what UX is?
Okay, so user experience is mainly derived from design thinking, which is a school of thought around putting the user of any product at the center of your development of the product. So the user experience lab provides the service to clients.
One of the other, fascinating projects, which I think people can learn from across the continent, is one of the other initiatives you're incubating at the moment called GEARBOX, which is sort of a rapid prototyping facility. I think people are very familiar with prototyping in engineering, but not necessarily in the technology space. What kind of projects do you hope GEARBOX is going to produce into the future?
So it's good you actually mentioned about the engineering bit, because now what GEARBOX is looking to do is provide a platform for both that software angle that is required in engineering, because it also uses very high-tech software, with the engineering bit, which requires machinery.
So very much ideas like BRCK, similar to that, those are the kind of projects that we want to see coming out of that center. Are there any plans to take this to other countries outside of Kenya?
So we don't plan on doing that, but we do plan on sharing our knowledge with the rest of the continent, and we are a founding partner in that respect within AfriLabs.
If you had a message to young tech entrepreneurs across Africa, what would it be?
A lot of questions we get from young entrepreneurs are usually about how they have an idea and they're looking to take it forward, and they don't know how. Just find out, look for as much information as you can, and information really is power when it comes to tech.
So there you have it. There is no shortcut to success. From Evans and Terry in Nairobi at iHub, we wish you a good morning.